young lads, let me tell you a story so you guys have a great sleep. Once upon a time, there was a manager.
Whoa, where am I?
Hi there, Numair. It's good to have
Hi,
you as our newest
I'm Numair.
employee.
Nice to meet you. What was your name?
Get up.
Okay.
I'm the manager here, actually. You know, with all our latest
nice to
employees,
meet
I
you.
like to set a few goals.
That sounds very smart.
Go ahead and
Sounds like a good thing for the
take a look at
business.
things, yeah. So first of all, I'm just shut up, just for a second.
Okay.
So just looking at our sales here, actually, I'm expecting you within the next week to triple those.
Triple the sales?
Quadruple, yes.
Quadruple the sales?
Yes.
How am I supposed to do that?
Figure it out, man. I mean, we don't have enough sales. Need you to do something with that, alright?
Okay.
Our costs are extremely high, as you can see. Gotta cut those by 50%.
Cut our costs by 50%.
Next month, give me 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
That's all you got. Good luck. Man, that's a great first meeting I had. Such a great manager.
Excuse me, Mr. Chris. I got
Yeah.
some questions. Can I come meet with you?
Come in.
Chris, I'm really struggling here. I know we set some goals, and I feel like goals are, they're a good thing, but
Yeah.
how am I supposed to quadruple the sales of the company in a week and
Yeah.
cut costs by 50% in 4 weeks?
Well, we have our current
You haven't
sales.
taught me anything. I don't know anything about the business.
Yeah.
You just walk in and tell me these are my goals.
That's right.
And when are you even gonna check in with me? 3 years from now?
I mean, I don't really need to check in, right? I can trust you, right? You're a trustworthy guy.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's okay. You don't need to know. You're just gonna get it done.
I really don't understand these goals, Mr. Chris. It's just so complicated. You didn't even tell me what the sales are. I don't even, 3 times what?
So right here, okay? Take that number, multiply by 3 or 4.
This is your grocery shopping list, Chris.
Get it done. Get it done. Get out of my office.
Wow, that was quite the example of what it means to be a bad manager. Let's go over the many reasons why Chris wasn't a good manager. To start it off, Chris didn't plan the goals together with Numair or just even describe them to him briefly or clearly. He didn't show Numair what good performance looked like. If you remember, Numair even asked Chris, you haven't shown me anything. How do you expect me to get these goals done? And what was Chris's response? Nothing. He just expected him to get it done without even showing him. The second thing Chris did that was wrong was have people write out each of their goals with due dates on a single page. If you notice, Numair wasn't writing anything down, and Chris didn't even tell him to. Number 3, ask them to review their most important goals each day, which only takes a few minutes to do. Like, out of a 24-hour day, it's only going to take a few minutes. Chris did not tell Numair to do that. Numair probably just heard the goals and just forgot them the next day because he didn't look back at them every day or even write them down. Great job, Chris. Really great job. The fourth thing that Chris didn't do is encourage people to take a minute to look at what they're doing and see if their behavior matches their goals. Numair wasn't looking at what he was doing. He was just doing things without looking at what he was doing and checking whether that matches his goals or not. The last thing that Chris did, which is evidence of a terrible manager, is that he didn't encourage them to rethink what they're doing so they can realize their goals sooner. If Numair had a problem, Chris didn't tell him to come to him and talk with him and discuss with him and maybe they could come to a solution. No, Chris made Numair think that he had no one to reach out to. He had to do what he had to do without knowing how to do it. And that is why Chris was a bad manager. Now, let's introduce the good manager, Daniel.
Whoa, where am I? Hey Alessandro, I'm your new manager.
Hey, Mr. Daniel.
Hi.
You tell me
you're Daniel. So I just wanted to start off, because you're new to the company, I just wanted to set up some goals for you.
Okay.
So I know that you're really good at networking and stuff, so I was just wondering if you could bring in 3 new clients by the end of the month to come and join our company.
Sure.
Yeah. So can you have like a piece of paper and
Yeah.
a pen to?
You need me to write
good.
something down?
Prepared. Yeah, I need you to, just so you don't forget, I need you to write the goals down. The goal.
Okay, so we're going over goals.
Yeah, the goals.
Okay.
So again, the 3 new clients, 3 or 4 maybe.
Okay.
4 if you're going out trying to impress someone.
Okay, and when is the due date for this?
By the end of the month, so in 4 weeks.
Okay.
Alright, you got that down? You
Yep.
want to read that back to me just to
Yep.
know that you guys
3 to 4 clients, due date in 4 weeks.
Perfect. So I just wanted to so I'll come in every like week. I'll just make sure to come and talk to you to make sure you're doing good.
Okay.
And then also I just wanted to take a minute like out of your day just to make sure that everything is actually going well. You know what you're doing and nothing's going bad. But then also if something is going bad, just make sure to come talk to me and then we'll kind of like revise the goal a little bit.
So, Mr. Daniel, can you repeat what I do if I have an issue with meeting the goal?
Alright, so my job isn't to really like help you, like actually like do the job for you. It's just to like provide the resources and tools for you to actually execute those.
But
So
what if I don't know how to execute it?
You're just gonna have to figure it out yourself, but also like just like use the resources that you have around you to kind of figure it out to your best potential.
Okay. Oh wow, Mr. Daniel, are you telling me that your organization is also people focused?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Wow, at my old job, this didn't really happen. My manager only met with me like once a year to see if I was meeting my goals, and even then the goals he set were very unreasonable.
Well, hopefully we could change those things around here. Alright, well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Hopefully you can get those goals done.
Yep, thanks.
Check in with you next week.
Sure.
As we can see, let's go over the things Daniel did with Alessandro, which showed why he was a good manager and why Chris wasn't. First off, Daniel set goals for Alessandro that Alessandro could actually accomplish, except for things like the things Chris was saying, such as doubling profits in 2 weeks. That's unheard of. Really, Chris? Come on. Daniel set realistic goals for Alessandro that Alessandro was able to accomplish. Not only that, Daniel gave Alessandro a realistic timeline of these goals. Also, if you guys notice, Daniel made Alessandro write the goals down so Alessandro could look back at them later and so that Alessandro would remember them. Another important aspect of a good manager of what Daniel did was that he told Alessandro that if Alessandro had a problem, he could come to Daniel and use the many resources that he had, but Daniel wouldn't solve the problem for him. Daniel understood that he needed to make Alessandro feel good about himself in order to perform better at the job. That is exactly what Daniel did. Daniel set clear goals that Alessandro felt confident that he could accomplish, and Alessandro knew that if he had a problem, he had the resources he needed in order to solve the problem. And this is why Daniel was an effective manager.
Alessandro, wake up. I had the worst dream ever.
I had a good dream.
Dude, my dream was terrible. Quite possibly the worst managing I've ever seen.
I had the best managing I've ever seen.
That's good, that's good.